Hi there. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Wishes as per your time zone. Folks, this is me, Ayaz Zanzeria, founder and director of Zanzeria Family Consultants, in which we do business consulting and we create content for businesses and individuals. Uh, Welcome to my series on networking. In this series, I've given a brief introduction about networking, what it is, and how you can make it, and a few tips on how you can make it effective, and different types of networking. Today, I'm going to focus specifically on events because these are one of the most common and popular networking events. Now, in any event, you can either be an organizer or you can be a host of a stall, or you can put up a stall. You can be a host, or you can be a guest or a simple participant, and or or it could be one of the if it's a speaker session, you could be one of the speakers. If it's a panel discussion, you could be one of the panelists. So, or you could be a chief guest, or and so on and so forth. There's so many different factors which are there, or different ways of participating in an event. Now, what is really important is, irrespective of how you go, but if you're going in as a dignitary, okay, as someone who's specially designated, your probability of you getting connects is much higher. Why? Because you'll be thronged by people. You'll actually be approached by several people to connect, to answer questions, to provide solutions, and so on and so forth. But if it's the other way around, you're going in as a guest, you need to reach out to people. So in this case, like, people approaching you would be, let's say if you're approached by 100 people, you may have to reach out to another 100 people. Irrespective, you are gaining on both ends, both ends rather. So it's good to carry in whichever scenario. It's good to carry a good number of business cards with you. In the previous video, I spoke about, I gave a little bit of a tips about your business cards and how it should be, what they need to contain as a bare minimum. Now, in this, when you're talking to people, ensure that you talk to people, you do justice to the conversations in as little time as possible. Limit each conversation to around 2 to 3 minutes. Get a sense of what the other person is doing. Give a little bit of introduction about yourself. Exchange business cards for a follow up. Very important. For ensure that you have a follow up. If you're a stall owner, you, of course, yes, people will come. Either people will come to your stall, or you'll have to go out and talk to people and attract them to your stall. In either scenario, business card exchange is a must. If you are a guest, again, if you're a guest, approach people, initiate a small talk, but make sure that these conversations do not last longer than 3 to 5 minutes, at the most 10 minutes. But that's it, limit it. Otherwise, keep in mind the overall event is for a limited time. And within that time, there's a smaller window for networking, and hence for each person, budget the time. If you're targeting 50 people, budget that. So even if you talk about spending 2 minutes per person, you're talking about 100 minutes. That's nearly 2 hours. So budget your time. Budget how much time you want to give for each conversation. Accordingly, meet and greet people. Exchange business cards. Mark them for follow-ups. So once a card is in your possession, keep a pen handy and mark it with a star, 1 star, 2 star, 3 star. Just make a small, quick note, 1 or 2 word note. Okay, follow up or something along those lines. Makes it easier. These were a few tips on participating in events, and how you can make networking in events really effective and worth your time. These are small tips. Hope you find these tips useful and fruitful. Implement them, and then feel free to reach out to me and in your comments, and feel free to pick up the phone and give me a call, or you can send me an email or log on to my website, schedule an appointment. So do feel free to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Share my videos as well, and see you in the next video. But until then, take care and stay safe. Goodbye.